Hi, AM here. Today I'm gonna talk about the hundreds of pterosaur eggs with none other than embryonic content still preserved in from northwestern China from the early Cretaceous. And I'm gonna look through some sources. Of course. So I guess I was kind of amazed to hear about it. And what I'm going to do is look through websites. And also, from where I first heard about it, here's the source. Where's the image that I looked at, where I found out from the Gobi Desert, that part of China. And again, and boy, has this year been a busy year for paleontology. Like, for instance, that new genus of Hadrosaur, Augusteolopholis, that I talked about much back earlier this year. Of course, from just outside of Sacramento, California. And also the 7.2 million year old hominid remains from Greece. And from North Africa, a new genus of Abiliosaur called Shenandosaurus, that was about medium size. And a sauropod, or maybe a titanosaur, and they both lived 70 million years ago in what is now Morocco, at the end of the Cretaceous. Like, man, all those seriously though. Like, man, this year has been boy, has this been a busy year for paleontology. And even those 450 million year old or 480 million year old trilobite fossil was well preserved, guts still intact from Morocco as well. And from New Mexico, that 10 million year old remains of a mammal, right? About the same age as the ones found near that prehistoric volcano in Turkey. This is why you don't want why you want some official sources dedicated to this rather than the news websites. Since a lot of times they can be a little biased, and pretty much a lot of times they probably just give you an idea of what's going on. Here's this one source, and it says that the that belonged to a pterosaur called Hemipterus. It had a wingspan of about 11 feet long. So meaning that its whole wingspan, like, lay down flat would be the height of basically a little bit below average height, slightly below average height humans, laid on its entire wingspan. One 120 million years old, so just a little bit younger than the fossils found down south in the southern part of China called Liaoning. Jackpot of fossilized pterosaur eggs unearthed in China. Oh wow. And of course there's that news source featuring that same couple of pterosaurs, and then all of them, and a bunch of others, and even some different kinds, flying all over the place, and they're along the coastline. And there's a storm upcoming. They're trying to flee from a storm. Which I would have to admit does look pretty awesome. $215. More than 200 species of pterosaur that have ever been found, and yet that's a little bit over how many species of pterosaur as one of these sources claims that have ever been discovered. Entire embryos. Oh wow, Smithsonian. Smithsonian Mag. What? And now well, of course you obviously can't see it, but man, sure it may look pretty squishy and unclear, but man, if I saw the fossil, if I discovered a fossil like that, it would just, and even by just standing right in front of it where it's being displayed, it would just take my breath away. Ooh, .org. Oh, maybe they will be trustworthy. Oh wow. And like any sane person would, I would only look at the images, by the way, just for visuals. And only do this just to give an idea. And spiked teeth. Sort of like Ornithochirus, or from Walking with Dinosaurs. Or even Rhamphorhynchus, or Dimorphodon. Where it's the kinds of pterosaurs that have teeth protruding out their beaks, where they have, even with their beaks closed, their teeth are still visible. Of course. Though either way, hopefully I will improve upon it later in the future, but from now on, as usual, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video, and subscribe to watch more content on my channel every day. But from now on,